one. From a conversation that I got a chance to have with Silas, he said the reason why they didn't make it to grand final straight from group stage was because on that second day they did get complacent. They got that win, they felt like they had already qualified, and they slowly just trickled down that leaderboard. On top of that, going into this lobby, when we get to Miramar, they might be clashing with Four Thrives. It's going to be something that we got to keep a close eye on.
In the grand final, I don't think you can be...
You've got to be so careful when it's this kind of money on the line, when it's this kind of prestige on the line. And speaking of prestige, on the opposite side of things as well, a roster like Alpha Gaming, they're here in the final, Max. We know they mean business. We know they can win it all.
The only team to ever have 3 global tournament MVPs on the roster. Doc, PMG MVP of this year. You have, of course, the side of Top. You have the side, of course, of Ziol that won over in Turkey the MVP award. This is a starred roster that can make anything possible. They still have some minute mistakes that happen, especially with Doc playing split. We're going to keep repeating it. But generally, if they can fix that one glaring issue, this team could be the best team in the world.
And it's not even Doc just being too split from the team. Something that they were running into group stage, it came down to them not being able to regroup in time. At times, Doc was being able to play it perfect, but then the rest of the squad was actually even further away from him, and he was able to scout.
Well, gentlemen, it's time. Let's get to it. Game number 1. Are you ready? Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen, out there around the world. PMWC Grand Finals begins now.
And Kolaris has hit the nail on the head. If you are live in the arena, it's time to click those seatbelts in, strap yourself down and be ready, because these games are about to be intense. For the viewers at home, you need to be prepared. 16 teams enter the arena blank, but only one at the end of these 3 days will walk away our new champion.
And you better strap in, because it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride going through these next 3 days of games. Smash Rule will be engaged on that final day, but by no means is it out of reach right now in day 1, day 2. You want to be setting the pace, setting that scoreline over towards day 2. In first place to give you that big chance to end the whole tournament early for everyone else and crown yourself the victor. But let's reset, let's calm things down, let's pull it back, remove that telescope from the situation, because we want to see the wider picture here in these games.
Yeah, that's right. Attach the wide angle lens and get your focus on the squads, what this event means, and of course, on a game-by-game nature, the shift in the standings. We could sit here and talk all day about what we saw in the group stage and survival stage, but the difference is, Blank, it's what you do now in the present moment.
It's time to go mobile. Sandhawk to start things off. Ruins closest to the plane path. We'll see what happens over in Ruins, because it has been a contentious area of the map for Sandhawk for quite some time so far. Teams start to drop in, very much a northwestern plane path too, so Thunder Talks over towards Camp Alpha. We know teams like to pick up that position. Alter Ego drops similarly in position, but looks like this time around they're heading out to the east.
Can't wait to see what the form's going to be looking like as well for obviously the teams that didn't have to play the survival stage. Skipping that, you mentioned 2 huge names there, right? 4 Thrives, they looked amazing. Great teamwork, setting themselves up for chicken dinners, topping the charts when it came to the points. But that's a lot of similar storylines that you could paint over to Alter Ego. Rosemary, but it's not just him, is it? That entire squad playing off each other incredibly.
Ooh. 4 Thrives, though. A team that came out of group stages looking like roses fall into contest with Power Esports. Both teams taking heavy casualties either side. Power 3 players at 1 knock, 2 left remaining for 4 Thrives, who had been living it large in Hearts In on Sandhawk for a long, long while in those group stages. This time around, Power able to get back up to 3 and laying claim here on the map for Sandhawk. 4 Thrives, by no means an easy journey to the top for them.
Let's dial into this fight. Sierra is going down on the ground floor here. We get their POVs. As you said already, it's a rough start for the 4 Thrives. Only a duo remains. Falak in position here. Al-Haji. We saw that lovely content piece setting up the day. Let's see if he's able to give us some of that energy. The excitement, the emotion that he brings to the lobby here in PUBG Mobile. Meanwhile, Rosemary as well, causing issues already there.
Rosemary was a name that we were looking to massively point out here in these finals. Al-Haji with the long range shots here from the DBS, not quite connecting. Noki's got to run off the position as the Molotov comes through. Backs them off the alley here, forced them into this building. It's good shepherding coming through from Power.
Vahidon up close, lots of damage onto Noki, leaves him relatively low. It's a DBS in hand, so even if he's low on health, he could still make a play, but easy setup in the back line. Didn't opt to throw out the nade, instead dashes in the molly, burns the stairway out, it's right on target, he's taken out a commission, and now this gets even harder for Falak. Already, this is a brutal start for them in the opening game.
Falak's got to stand tall here, try and go for something a little bit large. At least show them that Hearts In is...